Hello everyone. Yes, you're seeing it. This is my first electric bike. And you can tell right away it's electric because of this big old battery here. And of course, because of this thing right here, which is a control unit, which you control here, by the way. You turn it on here. Now, we'll get to all this. Okay, we'll get to all this. So, this is a Fischer Viator Mark IV I. I don't know what all that means, but this is an amazing bike. I've never even ridden an electric bike before, so I wasn't expecting that much. Let's look at some of the features, and then I'm going to tell you what I think of this bike right here. We have in the back reflector and light, rear light. That's all handled by the battery. Here we have 9 gears. You don't need that many. Here's, of course, they call it a luggage rack there. Here is a lock system. You can lock it here, and there's a metal thing that comes out right here, and it goes in between the tire spokes to the other side, so it locks the wheel. That I wasn't even looking for. After I bought it, the guy came out and showed me how that worked. I was like, what? Hello? It's wonderful. Here's the motor, and it's a 48-volt motor, and these are the pedals, and I think I'm going to switch those. I have some mountain bike pedals. I'm going to switch those out. Oh, I forgot to show you disc brakes as well. Disc brakes in the back and front, of course. Oh, here it is. And it says 48-volt. And it has a light in the front. And these are 700, I guess, 28-inch wheels. Let's say that, 28-inch wheels. And there's the brakes there. And, oh, it's all quick release. You can see the quick release knob right here, quick release. And the brakes are hydraulic disc brakes. Here's a bell. The bell's not working right now because I have some stuff in the way. So when I press down, see that ding, ding, ding? So I have some stuff in the way here. I have to adjust some of these things here. I've been fooling around with the handlebars, okay? So that's why. The seat is very, very soft, so it's very squishy. And it doesn't pop up that fast. It just comes up slowly. Let's talk about the display module. Here we have the display module. It's also made by Fischer, and I'll show you how to turn it on. You press this here, hold it for a second, and there's our display. And it shows, wait a minute, let me see here. It shows how many kilometers I've gone so far, which is only 8 kilometers. This side shows the power of the assist. The power of the assist. So when you're pedaling, right now it's at 1, which means it's just assisting me a little bit. I don't know the percentage. So we can go all the way up to, there's 2, there's 3. And what am I doing? I'm pressing the plus button here. There's 4, and there's 5. Okay? So that is really helping me out right here. I must be going up a big hill. Okay? On this side, wait a minute. I'm not very sure what that is. Oh, watts. This is the watts. So we're talking about the battery here. So right now, everything's fine. This is also the battery right now in its state right now. This shows how many, how much power I'm using from the battery when I'm pedaling. Okay? So yeah. Now, let's talk about what I think of this bike. I'm going to back up. Here. I can't even tell you. This isn't the best bike on the market. It looks cool. It's called a trekking bike because it's made for long distance. The tires are a little bit thin for trails. They're thin for trails. So when I was on the trail today, going towards school where I teach, it was fishtailing a little bit, and I almost skidded out a couple times when I was turning a corner on gravel. So any bike will do that, but mountain bikes have more control in that situation. So these are not mountain bike tires. They're really road tires. It's a hybrid bike, really made for hard surfaces, not really gravel and mud at all. Really, it isn't. But I had and I'm not expecting it to be a mountain bike, okay? But I am telling you, I love the way this bike rides. If you don't have an electric bike and you live in a region that's hilly, you need to consider, at least consider, getting an electric bike. Here in Europe and Switzerland, they're all the rage, and I'm like, what? You go to the supermarket and you see all of these bikes. People are shopping, of course. There's fewer cars here, so people are really doing a lot more shopping and using their bikes for everyday things. So you go in and you see all of these electric bikes, and you think, what is the deal here with these electric bikes? Why do so many people have electric bikes? And now I know why. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Okay, let me tell you the sensation. I'm going to try to describe the sensation of riding this electric bike. It's a Fischer, okay? The name of the company is Fischer. I'm going to say it again. Viator. This is a Mark IV. And now they have a Mark V and they have a Mark VI. But this one was on sale. It's a Mark IV. And here's the sensation that you feel when you're pedaling. The motor does not just kick in right away so that you feel like you're being pulled out of your seat. It doesn't do that. Gradually, it speeds up. It's quite quick, but gradually it speeds up, and it feels like someone is pushing you from behind. I'm not joking at all. It feels as though someone is giving you a little push up that hill. Now, am I going faster? Yes, I am. But if I put it in a low gear, I feel as though you can climb any hill without much effort. It almost feels like cheating, you know? I don't know how to say it. It feels like cheating. I'm riding a bike, but it doesn't really feel like I'm working that hard. So, I am a photographer, and I don't just ride my bike because I love it. I do love riding bikes, but I want to get someplace, and I want to get to the right lighting quickly, and this bike makes that possible now. And I'm seeing a lot more potential for me with this bike. Okay, so I'm just telling you that I love it. I suspect that if you get one, you would love it too. Research it. I think for climbing hills, most experts say that a mid-engine electric bike is better, works better. But of course, there are some electric bikes that have the engine in the rear hub here, and those are very common as well. But I kind of wanted, and I was looking for a mid electric engine. That means the engine is where the pedals are. Okay, so I'm just telling you, consider it, look into it, make sure it has disc brakes, for safety. They don't have to be hydraulic like these. They could be mechanical. But check out an electric bike. Please do it. Okay, so that's my review of this Fischer Viator Trekking Mark IV electric bike. Please look into it. Okay, I'm going to walk around one more time and give you a close look at some of the features. Oh, I forgot, guys. The handlebars, the height is adjustable. So let me show you. So here, right here, if you put a hex wrench there, you can loosen that, and so then you can take it down, the handlebars down and further away, or up and closer to you. And I can go even higher than that. So that's set almost, let's look at that angle there. All right. So that does almost set it like if this were 0 straight up, this would be like 10 degrees, 15 degrees. So yeah, it can go higher than that. All right. So let's look at the bike very quickly. I'll be quiet. You can judge what you see for yourself. And there you have it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, amazing bike. And let me take that off. So there you have it. And that ends this very short review. Bye-bye.